Oh my god, isn't that the Jing heir's consort? How did she end up like this?
Clothes in disarray. She must have been violated by the bandits.
And she still has the face to live? My throat was poisoned and I've lost my voice. I didn't lose my innocence.
The emperor is gravely ill and has no son. The Dowager Empress plans to support the prince's estate. She pulled this stunt. Is she trying to ruin our bright futures?
Grandmother, the carriage is the Jing prince's heir's grandson? I want justice for Aining.
How foolish, as if the matter isn't big enough. The Yu family also has a second daughter, Yu Chinchun. Marry her and pretend there's no such person as the Yu family.
Good.
Big sister, you are so foolish. Too bad. That male fetus turned into a pool of blood. I arranged the maid. My father hired the bandits. The blame was pinned on the Jing prince's heir. The 3 days you were missing, the heir has been with me the whole time, big sister.
Aining, you brought this upon yourself. How can you take it out on Kin-chan?
3 years of marriage, and all I get is, you brought this upon yourself.
Stop blabbering. Give her the dagger.
If there is a next life, I will make you pay with blood. I'm still alive. This setup, it's the Zhongling Pavilion the day before my coming-of-age banquet. I've been reborn.
Miss, the madam asks you to come over. She says someone has arrived from the capital.
Someone from the capital. Pei Hang, you've come just in time. This life, let's see how I will expose your pretense of weakness. A.T.
Lady Yu. I only have sibling affection for the eldest daughter. It's the second daughter I have romantic feelings for. In this life, I will marry only the second daughter. And I won't change my mind. The Jing prince's residence didn't specify which daughter to marry. Why can't it be Chua?
Well said. Truly touching.
Anning, the prince.
Second aunt, I heard everything the prince just said. Since he has feelings for second sister, just settle the engagement. Why drag me into it?
Anning, as the older sister, you should be more understanding. Don't blame Chua. This has nothing to do with her.
Anning, don't say that out of anger. You are the legitimate eldest daughter of the Duke. Haven't you been hoping every day that the prince would marry you? This marriage is still yours.
Second aunt, when did I ever say I wanted to marry the Prince of Jing? I made it very clear just now. They love each other. What does that have to do with me? Second aunt, are you trying to drive me to death?
Maybe the prince suddenly called off the engagement, and you panicked, saying things without thinking.
Big sister, I will never compete with you. Tomorrow is your coming-of-age ceremony. How could I let the Yu family become a laughingstock? Prince, I'm afraid I must decline your affection.
I am determined to marry you. No tricks from the eldest daughter will work.
There are thousands of men in the world. If you like this garbage, take it. Why must you pin on me the label of pestering you? Big sister, you.
Since the eldest daughter says so, Chua, then accept the betrothal gifts. As for tomorrow's coming-of-age banquet, let the eldest daughter make a fool of herself.
Who says I can't make a match at my coming-of-age banquet?
Anning, you have someone in your heart. If you lose your purity, I'll swallow my pride and arrange a match for you.
Second aunt, are you questioning grandmother's upbringing? That under her watch, I would be involved in an illicit affair. Tomorrow, I will throw a marriage ball. I'll choose a husband on the spot.
Nonsense. The legitimate eldest daughter of the Yu family throwing a marriage ball will make people think that our Yu daughters are unwanted.
Mother, calm down. Since Anning is unwilling, my family has a nephew who is about the same age as Anning. Why not let him marry Anning?
That nephew of yours, Song Shi, who killed a maid and is a pervert, aunt. The engagement was rushed. I have nothing to say about that. But my marriage to the Jing prince's mansion was arranged by Uncle Tan from the capital. If it suddenly switched to second sister, if the Tan family gets angry, thinking aunt interfered, that could affect uncle's promotion in the capital. That wouldn't be worth it.
It's really hard to explain to the Tan family.
If I choose by throwing the silk ball, it's my choice. Then the Tan family can't say anything.
Mother, Anning makes a good point. For the sake of the Yu family's reputation, why not just go along with Anning? And while we're at it, 2 happy events together. Let's also set the engagement between Sister Chu and the Crown Prince.
Fine. Aining. Remember, no matter who you choose, don't regret it.
Rest assured, grandmother. I will not regret it.
Miss, why did you send me to this red light district to find Prince Jing? That crown prince is a real devil. I was sent by Miss. Miss said tomorrow at her coming-of-age banquet, she'll pick a husband by throwing a silk ball. She wants your highness to make sure you catch the ball.
Are you sure you're looking for the Crown Prince of Jing? Pei Xuan is not the Crown Prince of Jing. Pei Heng is.
That's you, Crown Prince of Jing.
Go tell your miss, I'll be there for sure. Anyone who dares compete with me, I'll kill them. Aining, do you really want me to catch the ball, not because you're mad at Pei Heng?
Not out of spite. I trust you.
Tomorrow, just throw it straight into my arms.
Miss, I clearly heard a man talking just now. Miss, I'm just worried about your safety.
Red candle, slap.
How dare you hit me?
Miss, please calm down. Tomorrow is your coming-of-age banquet. If this blows up, it will hurt your reputation. Note.
Are you ignoring what I said? Go get Steward Zhang, now. Sell off these two disloyal traitors immediately. Especially Yun Xiang, slandering her mistress with lies. Sell her into the lowest servitude.
Miss, we've served you for so many years. We may not have great merit, but we have hard work. Why are you abandoning us?
Gag him and drag him out. Ah.
Aunt knows you're upset about being dumped by the prince, but you can't take it out on the maids, selling off your 4 personal maids in one go. That's too willful.
Aunt calls me willful without even asking why. Yun Xiang framed me for hiding a man in my room. Shouldn't she be sold? You're being aggressive in front of everyone, Aunt. Are you trying to ruin my reputation?
Shut up.
I heard the eldest miss is throwing the silk ball today. She'll marry any man who catches it. Who would want leftovers rejected by the Prince of Jing?
As the legitimate daughter of the Duke's manor, you don't need to degrade yourself just to spite me.
You're not worth degrading myself for. Listen up, everyone. Any man who catches the silk ball today, without an engagement, and without a wife or concubine, regardless of status, I, Yu Jining, will marry him.
Well said.
Oh my god, that's Pei Xuan, the Prince of Jing.
You're here to steal the bride? With your notorious reputation, how dare you show up?
What this prince does has nothing to do with you. Just take care of your new flame. Greetings, madam.
You honor me, Prince.
Imperial decree arrives.
Why would the Empress Dowager issue a decree now?
By the grace of heaven, the Empress Dowager decrees, Yu Jining, legitimate daughter of the Yu family, dignified and virtuous, having reached adulthood today, is hereby granted the title Princess Changning, awarded 100 acres of land and 10,000 taels of gold.
I, your subject, thank the Empress Dowager for her grace.
Rise, Princess. Her Majesty heard you were throwing the silk ball today, so she ordered me to wait longer to bring good news back to the palace.
It's only for the sake of her deceased sister-in-law anyway. Nothing to be proud of. Aining's coming-of-age ceremony is over. Time to throw the silk ball. Don't keep everyone waiting.
Pei Heng, Nei Song. You want to see me make a fool of myself. You want to marry me off to some good-for-nothing. Today I'll show you all what a truly perfect match looks like. The ball falls.
How could the Jing heir be so brutal? I protest.
Catching the ball is a fair game. If you're not skilled enough, shut up.
The Jing heir did catch it, but this marriage.
Congratulations, madam. Today is a triple blessing for the Yu family.
How so?
Last night, the Jing heir went to the palace and petitioned the Empress Dowager. The Empress Dowager decreed that if he caught the ball, she would approve the marriage.
He went to the palace overnight. It's a 4-hour round trip from Linzhou to the capital.
The Empress Dowager has issued an edict to wed the Changning princess to the Jing heir. The wedding will be on the 8th of October.
Your servant obeys.
Elder sister, did you pledge yourselves to each other in secret? Last night, your maid Yunxiang heard a man's voice coming from your room. Was it the Jing heir? Elder sister, I didn't mean to. But you were too reckless.
Yu Jining, are you crazy? Apologize to Chua.
Today is my coming-of-age ceremony, yet you openly slander me, saying I have a man hidden in my room. Accusing me of having a man at midnight, where's the evidence?
The maid Yunxiang heard it with her own ears.
Did Yunxiang actually see anyone?
No.
Even so, you shouldn't have hit her.
She slandered me out of thin air. Why shouldn't I teach her a lesson? If she can spout nonsense, then I can say that you suddenly broke off your engagement yesterday because the two of you were already involved in secret.
Nonsense. I did not.
Lady Yu, the Changning princess's reputation cannot be slandered by a concubine-born sister. The Yu family must give the Tan family an explanation.
Madam Tan, last night, Anning threw a tantrum and sold 4 maids. That's a fact.
Hongzhu, bring them up. Yesterday, these 4 base maids broke into my bedroom, ransacked, and stole valuables. If I don't sell them, should I keep them for the new year? But second aunt, I'm curious. You have no evidence, yet today, you and second sister publicly slandered me. What are you and your mother plotting?
Aining, we were just overly concerned. It's indeed our fault.
Enough. Yu Jining, you talked back to your elders and hit your sister. You're punished to kneel in the ancestral hall for 2 days and copy the family rules 100 times.
Princess, why must you do this? The old madam also cares about face.
Face. In my past life, I always considered their face, only to be completely used up and forced to slit my throat. In this life, I'll make them spit out everything they swallowed, with interest. Nanny, don't try to dissuade me. Once we reach the capital, the real show is just beginning.
Aining. Second aunt misunderstood you before. This is floating light brocade, from Suzhou, extremely rare. Come pick 4 bolts for summer clothes, as an apology from second aunt.
Floating light brocade again. In my past life, I wore this red brocade and was impeached by the censor for extreme extravagance and disregard for human life. I was given 30 lashes, which ruined my health. Songshi's tactic of killing with a borrowed knife hasn't changed at all. Thank you for your trouble, second aunt, but as the eldest sister, I should be humble. Maybe let the younger sisters pick first.
This one looks nice.
Lan, this bright red is too flashy. Anning has fair skin. It suits her best.
If third sister likes it, take it. We're sisters, no need to be polite. I have enough bright red clothes. Pick something more plain.
Lanlan, you're young. You can't pull off this color. Anning wears it best.
So third aunt was involved too, in this poisonous plot. Really, a dog that bites doesn't bark. Third aunt, no matter how precious the brocade is, it's not as precious as sisterly affection. Third sister is 14 now. She's about to be betrothed. Wearing this red brocade, she will surely outshine everyone.
Thank you, big sister. I want this one.
It's just a piece of fabric. If Lan likes it, take it.
One red candle is not enough. I need to promote some senior maids.
Princess. I volunteer.
Dongqin, Chunya, Lin Mami, Yunshen. From today on, you four are senior maids. Dongqin, go to the main hall. Bring the four of you's indenture contracts from second aunt.
Yes, ma'am.
Princess, going to ask for the contracts rashly. The second lady will surely be displeased. That breaks the rules.
Tell second aunt that if she doesn't hand them over, I will go to the main hall myself to pay respects and ask.
Whatever you say, mistress. How dare you disturb the princess? You're asking for death.
I know my wrong. Please spare me, miss.
From today on, if anyone dares to betray me, they will not be forgiven. Granddaughter pays respects to grandmother.
Big sister, I misunderstood you the other day. If you're still mad at me, I'll apologize to you now.
Second sister also just misspoke. How could I hold a grudge, but that slap? Second sister, don't take it to heart.
Eldest miss, shouldn't you apologize to Chua for that slap? Don't think just because you're a princess you can bully your sister.
Young master, please stop. I'm fine.
Since you care so much, I'll apologize to second sister. I just hope you watch your mouth and stop bringing trouble to the Yu family.
Madam, the imperial decree has arrived.
By the mandate of heaven, the emperor decrees, promote Yu Zhongqing to Minister of Justice, and report to the capital in 3 days. Long live the emperor.
I humbly thank His Majesty for his grace. Thanks to Prince Jing's recommendation.
You're welcome, Minister Yu. From now on, we're one family.
Our Chua really is a lucky charm.
She's already getting cocky. Let's see how you cry when you get to the capital.
Princess, there's something off with Madame's storeroom.
What's wrong?
I checked it. The valuable paintings in her dowry and the fine fabrics have all been replaced with moldy, damp, cheap goods. And a third of the jewelry is missing. What's left is mostly fake gold-plated stuff.
Madame Song, you not only tried to kill me, but you even stole my mother's dowry. Dongqin, find some trustworthy beggars and thugs on the street. When we leave for the capital the day after tomorrow, put on a show at the city gate.
I understand. I promise the whole capital will see a great spectacle.
Finally back in the capital. Now the first branch is Duke, and the second branch is Minister. Plus 2 princess consorts. What glory!
Yes, Chua deserves the credit.
Oh, is this the Minister Yu's household belongings? Why are they all moldy rags and rotten herbs?
Look at those paintings, all moth-eaten. Why is the Yu family bringing a pile of junk to the capital?
What are you standing there for? Put it away.
Aunt, aren't these my mother's dowry chests? How did they all turn into this scrap metal?
What are you yelling about? Maybe rain leaked in on the road and they got moldy.
This calligraphy scroll, my late mother paid a fortune for it. It's a genuine piece by a great scholar. How did it become this cheap fake? Aunt, the one holding the key to the storeroom is you, isn't it?
Mother's Mingju Hall is spacious, so why not?
Why suddenly think of Mingju Hall? That's the eldest branch's courtyard. Yushu Hall for Chua, and you, Ning, take the remote Dancia Hall.
Yes, grandmother.
Eunuch Cheng. What brings you here, eunuch? Is there an imperial decree from the palace?
The Empress Dowager heard that Princess Chengning arrived in the capital and was frightened, so she ordered me to bring the princess to the palace. Tonight, she will hold a welcome banquet just for the princess.
Just for Ning? Not the whole Yu family?
You jest, my lady. The Duke of Yu's mansion is merely mediocre among the capital's elite, hardly worth the Empress Dowager's trouble. Oh, my princess, with your noble status, how can you do such coarse work yourself?
Eunuch Chang, why did you come in person today?
Her Majesty, the Empress Dowager has been thinking of you, and specifically sent me to summon you to the palace. She said she has prepared a welcome banquet for you. The Yu family is utterly foolish, letting the legitimate eldest daughter live in such a rundown place. This is practically a slap in the Empress Dowager's face. When I return, I will report everything in detail to Her Majesty.
Thank you for your kindness, Eunuch. Allow me to change clothes.
The mansion is still a mess from the move. Big sister is truly favored by the Empress Dowager, about to enter the palace immediately. Her status is practically above grandmother's now.
Ning, anyone can talk. If you're truly filial, we should just go beg Eunuch Chang outside to take our entire Yu family into the palace together.
Yes, today is grandmother's first chance to enter the palace in 12 years. If she doesn't go, how much face will the Yu family lose?
You want to ride my coattails into the palace? Fine, I'll make it happen for you. I'm just afraid you won't be able to stomach this welcome banquet. Grandmother, your granddaughter will go beg Eunuch Chang to allow the Yu family to enter the palace for the welcome banquet. Eunuch Chang agreed to report back.
Big sister, why are you dressed so shabbily? Going to the palace looking like this is too embarrassing for the Yu family.
That luxurious brocade robe got snagged and unraveled a few days ago. This outfit is already the best fabric I could find. A gold hairpin really doesn't match these old clothes, so I chose jade accessories.
Aining is after all the legitimate eldest daughter. Since you manage the household, why didn't you make new clothes for her?
Mother, you've misunderstood your daughter-in-law. That Suzhou embroidery silk was clearly refused by Aining herself.
Enough. Stop embarrassing us at the palace gate.
Young master.
Lady Yu, the Empress Dowager summons you to Signing Palace.
Don't think that with the Empress Dowager's meager pity, you can try to surpass Chua. If you can guarantee me that you will never compete with Chua in the future, I can mercifully rescue you from misery and give you a title.
The young master comes to pester me. I only take it as you regretting your engagement to second sister. If the young master is willing to kneel and beg me, I still wouldn't think much of you.
You have a sharp tongue, nonsensical.
Lady Yu, the Empress Dowager is currently worshipping Buddha. It's not appropriate to disturb her. The Empress Dowager heard that you also often worship Buddha, so she specially prepared a seat for you. Lady Yu, the Empress Dowager hates being disturbed while worshipping Buddha. If you move around, the Empress Dowager will get angry.
Princess Jing is truly blessed to have secured the second Miss Yu, such a clever and exquisite girl.
Of course.
The second Miss Yu dressed so extravagantly.
From afar, I thought you had moved a mountain of gold here.
Your Highness, I pay my respects.
When the Yu family entered the capital, their carriage overturned at the city gate. The strange thing is, the second branch's carriage was loaded with priceless treasures. What fell out of the first branch's carriage was all moldy scrap metal. Since the death of Lady Yu, the first wife, in just 9 short years, that massive dowry, the grand wedding procession, has been squandered into such a pitiful state. Look at that eldest daughter, how plainly she's dressed. And look at this second daughter, she's even more lavish than I am. How the dowry disappeared is really hard to say.
Your Highness, you misunderstand. These clothes and jewelry are all Aining's. Aining, didn't you lend them to Chua? Hurry and explain.
Big sister, here, take them back.
So it was the princess who gave them to second sister. In that case, sisterly affection is truly a beautiful tale.
Such expensive jewelry, I've never even seen it before. If I chip or damage it, I can't afford to pay for it. Second sister, you'd better keep it yourself.
I've heard for a long time that the second lady runs the Duke's mansion. They say publicly they treat the first branch's legitimate daughter equally, but now it seems that's not really the case.
Ning, what are you talking about? Apologize to Her Highness at once.
Ah, second aunt, why are you pinching me? Your Highness, please see clearly. Today is the first time I've seen this gold hairpin. Second aunt insisted that I acknowledge it, but I truly don't understand.
The princess keeps changing her story, which is quite puzzling. Could it be because she couldn't marry Hunger and is jealous of the second miss? Deliberately denying it to cause misunderstanding. Matters of the heart cannot be forced. The princess's reputation as a maiden is important. Face is also very important.
In my past life, I married into the Prince Jing's mansion, paying respects morning and evening every day. You punished me by making me hold a vase under the scorching sun, kneeling until I fainted. Now, you still want to stand on moral high ground and trample on me. Dream on. When I was in Linzhou, I never actively contacted the heir of Prince Jing. Even though the heir broke his promise and married my second sister instead. I never complained a single word. So why does the Princess of Jing falsely accuse me of pestering the heir of Prince Jing?
You two never had a marriage contract in the first place. How can you talk about breaking off an engagement?
Since there was no engagement, how can there be talk of pestering?
The Empress, to protect her own daughter-in-law, does not hesitate to publicly slander an innocent and blameless girl, truly lacking the demeanor of an elder. As for that messy dowry, when it is carried to the Prince Jing's mansion in the future, if they use shoddy goods to pass off as real, Pei Xuan, that little devil, if he comes to make a scene, it will be the face of the Yu family's second branch that is lost. Don't blame me for not warning you.
The Princess Royal is joking.
Elder sister, let it go. The Princess of Jing believed the rumors and misunderstood. Today, the Empress Dowager is hosting a banquet. Let's turn big issues into small ones, and small ones into nothing.
Second sister speaks wisely. Mother's dowry list is still at my grandmother's house. If there is a discrepancy, then someone makes a big racket. It will be second sister who loses face.
Ning, you.
Princess Royal, Ning takes her leave now.
Ning, you dared to talk back to the Princess of Jing just now. Later, in private, you must go and apologize to the Princess of Jing.
Second aunt should first worry about how to cough up the embezzled dowry and spit it out.
You shining, haven't you caused enough trouble?
Heir of Prince Jing, you'd better stay away from me, so I won't be slandered by the Princess of Jing again for pestering you.
That year when I was at the Yu residence, wasn't it you who shamelessly followed me around and flattered me every day?
The heir misunderstood the hospitality of the Yu family, so now it's my fault? Please, Lord, have some decency. Don't stick to me like glue, I can't shake you off.
Rise.
Empress Dowager, it's getting late. Time to head to Rongbao Palace.
Empress Dowager, please see clearly, the second branch knew nothing of this. It was Ning who voluntarily stepped back from the marriage, insisting on the bridal toss, so the Lord had no choice but to marry Chua.
Which came first, you marrying someone else, or Anning saying she wouldn't marry?
It was Ning who first suggested the bridal toss.
Empress Dowager, you don't know the whole story. Ning had long been in secret collusion with the Prince of Jing. They had an affair. That's why he proposed the bridal toss. To keep the Yu family from breaking the contract, he had no choice but to have Chua fulfill the betrothal in her place.
Unrepentant, aren't you? Before the Empress Dowager, you still dare to spew such nonsense.
Nonsense.
Grandmother, this concerns the princess's reputation, Perhaps we should drop it.
Grandmother. Your grandson is late.
You rascal, what were you doing in Linzhou? And why did you seek to marry Aining? Some say you two had conspired long ago.
I went to Linzhou to find an exquisite red coral. As for grabbing the bridal toss, I lost a bet at a tavern, and had to ask for a marriage as forfeit. Where's this conspiracy? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Slandering your honor? Just send someone to Linzhou to check. You'll find out that in the days before the betrothal, Pei Heng accompanied you every day around Linzhou, lovers' rendezvous, and even stayed at your residence for a full 5 days. A man and a woman alone under one roof, isn't that the truth?
Aining, you've been wronged. Today, I will see justice done for you. Hangar, you've disappointed me deeply.
Grandmother.
Madam, you has raised Aining. You must know her character better than the old lady. Tell me, what is Aining really like?
Aining is well-educated, gentle and virtuous, and knows propriety best.
Mother, doesn't that just splash dirt on Chewer?
Watch your tongue.
Nanny Sue.
How dare you? The Empress Dowager is asking questions. Do you think you can just butt in? No manners at all.
Aining, if you ever feel wronged in the future, feel free to come to me in the palace. I've had this string of prayer beads for years. May it keep you safe and sound.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, second sister and the Prince of Jing's heir are deeply in love. Now that they are engaged, why not let Your Majesty bless their union?
Fine, for Anning's sake, I'll let today's matter slide. The Princess of Jing was misled and wronged Aining, so she should apologize.
Your Majesty. The Princess of Jingming, it was all my fault.
Since it was a misunderstanding, I won't hold it against the Princess of Jing.
You are most gracious, Your Highness. Didn't you say you had everything arranged? How did she get a hold of something against us and bring it before the Empress Dowager?
It was my oversight.
The Empress Dowager is angry right now, and she seems to have some affection for the Princess of Jingming. What is it about that second girl that draws you? If you had married the princess back then...
Mother, the Empress Dowager just feels a bit guilty toward the first madam. The second girl is well-read and reasonable, and she's a blessed daughter. One day, the Empress Dowager will come to like her. Trust your son's judgment, Mother.
I've also heard about the dowry. Find a way to remind the Duke's mansion not to cause any more trouble. Our Prince of Jing's mansion can't afford the shame.
Understood.
The Yuxiu Pavilion used to be where your eldest sister lived. Clear it out tonight and return it to her.
Elder sister, grandmother's Dancia Pavilion is nice too.
This is the Duke of Yu's mansion, and you are the legitimate eldest daughter. You deserve to be respected. The Yuxiu Pavilion is rightfully yours.
It was foolish of me to take over sister's courtyard. I'll move out later today.
Aining stole the spotlight today and didn't even put in a good word for us. Aren't we family?
Aunt, are you saying I should admit to the hairpin incident? Or should I admit that I don't like the Prince of Jing's heir, and that I colluded with him beforehand?
Aining, you really shouldn't have done that today. Your second aunt was considering the bigger picture, that's why she asked you to take on some of the blame.
Grandmother, at today's palace banquet, if not for second aunt and second sister accusing me together, the marriage was arranged by the Empress Dowager. Yet second aunt slandered my reputation. Isn't that slapping the Empress Dowager in the face?
Grandmother, I'm to blame for everything. I'm willing to kneel in the ancestral hall for 3 days as punishment.
Your Highness, your servant is useless. The kitchen staff said this is all there is.
Big sister, if you want some, I can share some with you.
In the ancestral hall, second sister eats everything, meat or vegetable. Aren't you afraid the ancestors will be displeased?
Don't easily believe the rumors outside. Over the years, the Duke of Yu's manor has not mistreated Aining. Now, making a big fuss about checking the dowry, it's really disheartening for the manor.
It's not that we're worried about being schemed against by servants who overstep their bounds. That's why we came to ask. After all, the whole capital is talking about it now.
Your aunt's household just moved, still organizing. How about I sort things out for a couple of days, and when I go to visit grandmother at the Tan family, I'll explain in person.
All right. Your grandmother heard your back. She misses you dearly. Go see her soon.
Where is Song? Tell her to get over here immediately.
Mother, I am wronged, mother. Sister-in-law has been married in for 7 years, in the early years. No telling how much she spent on gifts and bribes. When she entrusted it to me, there wasn't much left already. If I hadn't managed it, the main branch would have squandered it all long ago.
How could it have been spent so fast? Aining, you heard that. The expenses of your main branch are indeed not small. What's left in your hands is not much.
Second aunt, this ledger is indeed meticulously kept. On the 8th day of the 11th month, 8 years ago, 3 doses of medicine were prescribed, totaling 900 taels.
Yes, it was for your mother, all very rare and precious herbs.
Second aunt, could it be that you've forgotten? My mother has been dead for 9 years. Tell me, this medicine from 8 years ago, is it meant to be burnt as an offering to my mother?
This. Maybe I remembered it wrong.
Back then, the dowry of your sister-in-law, how did it come into your hands? Return every single cent without missing a thing. Master, at today's morning court, Prince Jing personally brought up the dowry matter. The whole capital is watching now. Anning doesn't understand accounts, but the Dowager and the Tan family should. I finally made it to minister, and now I'm being impeached over a dowry. Where am I supposed to hide my face?
We're short 400,000 taels. The second branch bears the brunt. They need to come up with 300,000. The palace contributes 30,000. Each of the 3 families and 4 branches gives 20,000. I'll throw in 30,000 from my private savings.
Mother, how can the second branch possibly come up with 300,000 taels?
When you embezzled, did you ever think today you'd have to sell everything to make it up? Before tomorrow morning, send every last tael over here.
Before this blows up, the sooner the better.
Master, the Jing Prince's heir sent someone with gifts.
So much?
This is from our heir, a welcome gift for the second young lady. Please accept it, Lord Yu.
Use this money to plug the hole first, and protect the Duke's mansion's reputation.
What is all this junk? The second madam is clearly bullying us.
Dongqin, go to the kitchen and get 2 red bean rolls. With extra red beans. Go tell Auntie from the second branch that I need to see a doctor.
The second madam said the princess is just not used to the climate, and she'll get used to it gradually. She refuses to call a doctor.
Then go again and say I'm running a fever from being sick.
Mistress Su, Aining might be having trouble adjusting. We saw a doctor yesterday, and he said it's nothing serious.
How did the princess end up like this? Someone summoned the imperial physician.
The princess has food poisoning, caught a chill in her stomach, and internal heat from taking the wrong medicine.
Last night the princess knelt in the ancestral hall all night, and only ate half a stale steamed bun left overnight. For dinner, they sent rancid fatty meat. Last night we begged the second madam 3 times to call a doctor, and she ignored us completely. She even found a quack who casually prescribed an antipyretic.
If not for the princess's strong constitution and her persistence in taking that quack's medicine, the red rash on her face would definitely have left scars, disfiguring her.
What?
From now on, if the princess is unwell, just take this token and go to the Imperial Medical Institute. Whoever tries to stop you will be punished for defying an imperial decree.
Yes, ma'am.
Aining.
Grandmother, you're here. Your granddaughter failed to greet you from afar. Please forgive me, grandmother.
You were never this delicate before.
So you mean I should have disfigured my face to not be considered delicate?
Aining, you just returned to the capital, and you've already caused chaos. Can't you give us some peace?
Aunt. Yesterday, why did Mama Lu allow second sister to eat meat in the ancestral hall, but stop my maid and only give her stale buns? Why was dinner all spoiled? Last night, Hongzhu begged you 3 times. Why didn't you call a doctor?
You're lying. Last night I was busy gathering silver notes. The maid didn't say it was that serious.
Enough. Wenue, take Mama Lu out and give her 20 lashes.
Mother,
Chew her 8 meat in the ancestral hall. She will copy the family rules 10 times. That quack who prescribed the wrong medicine will be given 30 lashes and thrown out of the mansion. From today onward, open a small kitchen in Yushu Pavilion. No need to get meals from the main kitchen. Today, let's bear witness. And settle your mother's dowry properly.
Thank you, grandmother.
Madam, this account is wrong. Back then, my sister's dowry was 600,000 taels, and all the medicinal herbs were provided by the Tan family. Why does it appear on second madam's books that daily medicine costs hundreds of taels?
after all these years, I don't remember clearly.
Dozens of profitable estates in the dowry. How come none of them are recorded in the accounts?
The shops haven't been managed for a long time.
Her Majesty, the Empress Dowager's decree has arrived. By order of the Empress Dowager, summon Madame Yu to the palace immediately without delay.
I obey.
Ning. Madame Yu raised you for over 10 years, after all. Don't push it too far. The Empress Dowager may favor you for now, but she can't favor you forever.
So this is Aunt's real intention. In my past life, he for Tan Shilling's marriage forced me to back down again and again. Now, you want to use my mother's dowry as leverage to threaten the second branch into compromise.
Your aunt is thinking of your own good. Make a big scene and you'll offend everyone. Today you made a scene, so consider it a lesson to the second branch. Tomorrow, I'll personally go to the second branch and have a chat with them.
Aunt is right. Then Aining will listen to Aunt.
That's more like it. You should visit the Tan family more often.
Princess, how could the eldest aunt make that decision on her own? Those were things left to you by your mother.
We don't need to worry about it. Song probably won't agree. And Yu Qinshin definitely won't stand for it.
Yu Jining. After all my mother did for you, how could you stab her in the back? I'm not even married yet, and you're already trying to slip someone in to be on equal footing with me?
What are you talking about, little sister? I don't understand.
Yu Jining, stop pretending to be crazy. You deliberately have it out for me, sending someone to disgust me.
Ridiculous. The Tan family is a centuries-old house. If my cousin marries the Prince of Jing's heir, it will only strengthen the Jing estate. I'm the future wife of the Jing heir, so why would I help you weaken them?
Then go talk to your aunt. Shameless. How could you throw yourself at him?
Say whatever you want. My aunt has been so good to me, so why would I listen to your stirring?
Miss Yu, stop spreading rumors and ruining my daughter's reputation.
I heard it with my own ears. How could it be false? Is the daughter of the Tan family so desperate for marriage? Throwing herself at the heir. Dream on.
Aunt, it's thanks to your kindness that you want me to let bygones be bygones and not make a fuss. But look at the second branch. They're bullying you instead.
Aining, don't worry. Not a single penny of your dowry will be missing. Anning's marriage was arranged by the Tan family's patriarch with the Prince of Jing. You disrespect Aining and show no regard for the Tan family. The marriage is off, but the 10 years' profits from the dowry shops must be accounted for.
It was just a few jokes. Lady Tan, why make such a fuss?
If this gets out, Miss Tan won't be able to marry again. Weigh the pros and cons. Lady Tan, think carefully.
Aunt just had a few casual words in second aunt's courtyard. There's no evidence. Why would second aunt slander aunt? Aside from the maid, is there any other witness?
Aining. How could you side with outsiders?
Aunt manages the household, but she can't overrule grandmother. I follow grandmother. If grandmother says to let it go today, I won't bring it up again from now on.
Oh, Aining.
Fine, I'll do as you say. Let's go to Songzu Hall right away. Mother, the Tan family has gone too far. You must judge fairly. The banknotes we handed over yesterday were already the limit for our branch. If we have to give the shop earnings too, we'll have to sell everything we own.
Grandmother, the Tan family is pressing us step by step. They clearly don't take us seriously.
How dare you? All of you, shut up. The Duke of Yu's mansion only returned to the capital 4 days ago, and it's already a huge scandal over the dowry. It's your failure in managing the household. Songshi, the shops that were part of Madame Tan's dowry based on annual income, not a single coin can be missing.
Mother.
The Duke of Yu's mansion only returned to the capital 4 days ago, and it's already a huge scandal over the dowry. It's your failure in managing the household. Songshi, the shops that were part of Madame Tan's dowry based on annual income, not a single coin can be missing. Return them to Aining.
Mother, those are shops in the capital. The profits are huge.
Shut up. Investigate immediately. Start from the year Madame Tan died. If you don't have the silver, then a letter of divorce to the Song family. Borrow or steal, the accounts must be settled today.
Thich, this can't be.
When you bring out all the shop deeds immediately.
Yes, madam.
Madam, the 10-year earnings total 67,320 taels.
When you round it up. Go to the vault and get 70,000 taels in banknotes. Give them to Aining.
Aunt grandmother treats me like a precious jewel. She would never take my shops. Now you can rest assured.
Anning has the madam's protection. What more could the Tan family worry about? It seems I was overthinking on your behalf. The Yu family toward you is not as harsh as you said. I almost believed you, and misjudged the Yu family. Oh, child, you must be more filial to the old lady from now on.
Aining, I wondered why Lady Tan comes to pick a fight every day. So it's you who've been informing her, you ungrateful wretch.
Aining, if you harbor resentment, just say it directly. Why ruin the Yu family's reputation? You've disappointed me greatly.
Grandmother,
Grandmother, don't blame eldest sister. She surely meant no harm. Eldest sister, the misunderstanding is cleared up. This money, you can now give it to grandmother as a filial gift. Also, grandmother has been devoted to Buddhism for years. That string of beads on your wrist, the Buddha beads bestowed by the Empress Dowager, let them be an apology to grandmother. What do you think?
Grandmother, these were given by the Empress Dowager. If one day she asks about them, I worry she might blame you.
Why would the Empress Dowager blame grandmother? I think eldest sister just can't bear to part with them.
How dare you, Yu Kinchul? You dare to take the Buddha beads granted by me?
Silence. Bestowed by the Empress Dowager, extremely precious, cannot be given away casually. Chuer, you're becoming more and more muddled. Madam Song, remember my words. Before noon tomorrow, transfer the remaining shops all to Aining.
Yes, mother. Master, how did you get beaten so badly?
Idiot. It's all your fault. The imperial censor at court impeached me for failing to manage my household, usurping my niece's dowry. The emperor had me beaten 30 strokes.
How could this happen? Then, didn't Prince Jing speak for you?
Prince Jing was also impeached. Because of the petty gains you embezzled, I got punished and dragged Prince Jing's mansion into trouble.
Eldest sister, do you prefer to watch the Yu family be misunderstood rather than help explain, causing the second branch now to become the target of everyone's criticism?
Aining, since the Empress Dowager favors you so much, go to the palace now and beg the Empress Dowager to clarify everything. The reputation of the Yu Duke's mansion must not be ruined by you.
Since second sister insists that I go to the palace to beg the Empress Dowager, I beg grandmother to accompany me. I'm not good with words. I'm afraid I'll mess up in my haste and cause even bigger misunderstandings.
Not appropriate. Absolutely not appropriate. The emperor just punished your second uncle. If you go to ask the Empress Dowager for an edict, where will the emperor's dignity go?
But grandmother...
Shut up. There's no need to trouble the Empress Dowager over such a trivial matter. Aining, you go to the Tan family immediately. Let Lord Tan explain during the morning court. Go quickly.
What wind blew you here? To blow you, the Princess of Changning, over here.
And who is this?
You Jining. Why are you playing dumb? I'm your cousin. The legitimate eldest daughter of the Tan family. After a trip to Linzhou, did you lose your mind?
So you're the one second sister mentioned. The one who's throwing herself at and willing to marry the Prince of Jing's heir, that Tan family cousin, huh?
What nonsense are you talking?
Cousin, don't you know that today, Aunt went to the Yu residence and caused a huge uproar? It was all for you, about your eager pursuit of being a secondary wife.
Miss Cousin, the matriarch knows you've arrived. She asks you to go to Fushang Hall immediately.
Where is Aining? Why isn't she here yet?
Mother, that girl Aining is something. She's been back for days and hasn't come to see you. She's really heartless.
Madam, Miss Cousin has arrived.
In this world, aside from the Empress Dowager, only grandmother truly cares for me. Aining pays respects to grandmother.
Aining, it's really Aining. It's good you're back. It's good you're back indeed.
Mother, just now, Yu Jining said that you went to the Yu residence today to make a deal with my marriage.
Is that true? You child, what nonsense are you talking? In front of your aunt's family, don't speak recklessly.
Aunt has been dead for over 10 years. The Yu family and us have no connection at all. There's not a single good person in the Yu family.
Cousin, you've gone too far.
Speak. What's going on? I sent you to ask for Ning's dowry. How did Ling's marriage get involved?
Yes. It's that the Yu family couldn't afford it. The daughter-in-law discussed using the marriage as collateral.
It's all Yu Jining's fault for being useless. Couldn't hold on to the marriage. It was taken by Yu Qingchui. Why did Grandpa favor her back then? This marriage should have been mine.
Ning lost her mother young. It's been hard enough. As her aunt, you didn't protect her. Instead, you used her dowry. You let the Yu family trample our dignity. What? Are all the men in the world dead? You have to throw yourself at the Prince of Jing? Get out! All of you, get out. Ning, you've been wronged.
Ning is not wronged. Ning has grandmother's love, the Empress Dowager's protection. The dowry is back, and a good marriage is settled. How could I be wronged?
Madam, the palace sent Aunt Sue to invite you, asking you to go immediately.
To the palace? Why would the Empress Dowager summon me? The income from Second Madam's shop, has it all been given to Ning?
Reporting, Madam, Second Madam is ill. Not yet given. She says she's tight on money. Still needs to gather more.
Idiot. Let's go. To her courtyard.
Mother, why have you come in person?
Bring brush and ink. Write an IOU for Ning. I'll send someone to the Song family now to raise the silver for you. Clear the dowry.
Minister Tan in the court already spoke for us. Didn't he explain to the Yu family? Why must you be so harsh? Mother, you hit me.
The court matter is settled, but the Empress Dowager is watching. If this isn't resolved properly, I'll make Jumqing divorce you, you jinx.
Grandmother, please calm down. The Empress Dowager may not have summoned you about the dowry. If you're worried, let Big Sister accompany you into the palace and explain it all over again.
If Lady Sue herself comes to audit the accounts, the crime of deceiving the Empress Dowager, do you think the Yu family can bear that? Sure, your mother is muddle-headed. Don't you be foolish too. If you displease the Empress Dowager, your marriage into the Jing Prince's manor won't go smoothly. The Empress Dowager cares about face now. If the Yu family keeps paying lip service, what good end can they expect?
Mother, stop hesitating. First, use my dowry to make up for the shortfall. Return the shop to big sister. We must not offend the Empress Dowager.
Chua, that's your leverage for marriage.
Go do it now.
After all these years of effort, I'm left with nothing.
Mother, rest assured. Once the heir becomes the crown prince, your daughter will be the undisputed crown princess. All the grievances I've suffered today, I will definitely, with interest, repay her.
That wretched girl, what is so good about her? Why does the Empress Dowager help her so much?
Ning, this is the invitation from the old madam of the Jing Prince's manor for her birthday next month. This set of floating light brocade was made according to the latest style in the capital. I put a lot of thought into it, see if it fits.
This old madam was once the imperial consort Shu of the late emperor. She has always hated the color red. This dress is clearly a scheme to use a borrowed knife to kill. Thank you, third aunt, for still thinking of me.
The old madam of the Jing Prince's manor adores young girls in bright, charming colors. Although things didn't work out with the heir, we're still relatives. Let's not become estranged.
Third aunt, rest assured. I will definitely wear something bright and charming, and joyfully attend the banquet. Hongzu, put this dress away at the bottom of the trunk. Weigh it down.
Are you really going to wear it, miss?
Of course not. I will wear something even more splendid than this one. I'll go to the slave market later to buy a few maids. Right now, I have too few capable people around me.
This servant understands. I will find a few who know martial arts, understand medicine, and are loyal.
Hey Ning, where are you going?
Where I go is none of your business, your highness. Also, please call me princess from now on. To avoid misunderstandings that could ruin my reputation.
Are you still mad at me? Even if we can't be husband and wife, we can still be brother and sister. Our bond is still there.
Move aside. A good dog doesn't block the way.
Your Highness. Your Highness. Father is in the main hall waiting for you.
Hey Ning, go back to the mansion first. I have something important to tell you.
In full view of everyone, the Prince of Jing's heir shamelessly pesters me, his future sister-in-law. What are you trying to do?
Hey Ning, when did you become so discourteous? Absolutely unreasonable.
Take care, big sister.
Go to the Tan family. Grandma, don't worry, I will find someone to cure you.
Easy to say. If you really care, go ask Master Baiming. Too bad you don't have what it takes.
Master Baiming. If I get the chance, I might as well try.
You? Master Baiming rarely heals people. Few in the world have even seen his real face. How could you possibly get him to come? Don't talk big and embarrass yourself.
Whether it works or not, I won't know until I try. Grandma. Ning knows what she's doing.
Ning. Where have you been? A young lady out so late. Mistress Su graciously waited for 2 whole hours.
It's nothing. The princess rarely returns to the capital. She's being filial. I don't mind waiting a little longer. I'm here to invite you to the palace tomorrow morning. Tonight, I'll impose on your courtyard to rest. Princess. Back then, the Empress Dowager had no choice. Her position in the palace was unstable. She had to send you to the Yu family. Now the Empress Dowager has the whole situation under control, so she dared to transfer the Yu family back to the capital.
Nanny, I know all the hardships the Empress Dowager faced when she entered the palace. How could I blame her?
If you can understand, Princess, the Empress Dowager will know, and she'll be pleased. Tomorrow morning at dawn, I will take you to the palace for an audience.
Ning, come to me quickly. I've wronged you. You've suffered so much over the years. From now on, I will use the finest things in this world to make it up to you.
Mother. In this world, only Mother, you, and Grandmother have been so good to Ning. Ning doesn't seek wealth or high status. I only wish for you and grandmother to be safe and well.
Good child. You really are my good child. I'll remember that.
Mother, grandmother has trouble walking. Ning only wants to see grandmother stand up again in her lifetime. Do you know of Master Beiming?
Leave it to me. I will find him for you. Your mother from the Tan family passed away early, such a pity. I still remember the days we spent together in the boudoir. So many years have passed in a flash.
Summon the princess of the Li family to the audience.
You must be Sister Changning. No wonder the Empress Dowager praises you for being so sensible and beautiful. Now that I've met you, it's exactly as she said. Rest assured, Your Majesty. From now on, I, Nianling, will take good care of Sister Changning. I won't let her suffer any grievances. Sister Changning has just arrived in the capital. She's unfamiliar with the place. If she needs any help, I'll be there without hesitation. We're like real sisters.
Thank you for your kindness, Sister Nianling.
Nianling has also had a hard lot. Her father and brothers all died in battle. The Li family has been meritorious for generations, and she's the only one left.
So the Empress Dowager promotes her, grants her the title of princess, all because of the Li family's military achievements. It's a way to win over the Li family. She doesn't really intend to raise her as a daughter. The Li family is full of loyal martyrs. Their deeds are known to all. From now on, I must learn from Sister Nianling.
Just the shadow of our ancestors. Sister, your talents are more worthy of my learning.
You too, stop being modest, learn from each other.
Ning, but you, before the Empress Dowager, spread slander. Forbade the Prince of Jing's heir to be betrothed to Chu Jie'er.
Big sister, the heir choosing to marry me instead was not my wish. How can you be so jealous? Deliberately sabotaging my perfect match?
Second sister, where did you hear that? Counting today, I've only seen the Empress Dowager twice in total. I'm an orphan who just arrived. How could I have such immense power? Influencing the Empress Dowager's decision.
This is what the heir himself said. He petitioned 3 times in a row, but the Empress Dowager suppressed them all, saying someone was obstructing.
If the Tan family had that much sway, the Empress Dowager would have already betrothed cousin Tan to the heir of Prince Jing. It wouldn't be your turn to be crying and wailing here.
Ning is right. Old Madame Tan has been lame for over a decade. She doesn't even go out. Lord Tan is an upright scholar. How could he gossip in the harem? It's clearly you, this foolish woman, falsely accusing others.
Then, even if it wasn't Anning should also, for the sake of Chu Jie's marriage, go plead with the Empress Dowager.
I'm just a cousin, an older sister of the same generation, not your parent or elder. Rashly going to the Empress Dowager to beg for a marriage decree, those who don't know, would think that our Duke's manner, how desperate the legitimate daughter is to marry. I can't afford to lose face like that.
Can't afford to lose face. Since you returned from Linzhou, a young lady, going out again and again, how can you afford to lose face?
Fine, from now on I'll stay in my room. Hongzu, go and take the invitation from third aunt, the invitation from Prince Jing's manor, and send it back.
Anning, your second aunt, misunderstood you. When you go to the palace next time, take Chu Jie with you. Help put in a good word.
Mother is right. Big sister has always cared for me, of course she won't refuse.
Fine. Just hope you won't regret it later, little sister.
Your Highness, all 10 of them have signed life contracts. 5 of them used to work in an escort agency and know some martial arts. And these 2 are blood sisters from a medical clinic, familiar with all herbs.
I'll provide the silver, send you to a medical clinic to further your studies. Your younger sister Qingling will stay in the courtyard to work. I guarantee she'll be well provided for.
And will never be sold. All right? This servant thanks your highness for your great kindness in giving me a new life. I will not fail the princess's trust.
Anning, how could you buy such a young maid? You must have been cheated by those slave traders. Why not let second aunt send you a few trustworthy old nurses who know the ropes? They can teach her some manners too.
I've already come of age. How can I trouble second aunt anymore? These ones look fine to me, I'll just use them for now.
Anning, you don't trust me. Back then, that girl Yunxiang, It was my oversight.
Back then, with Yunxiang and the others, I suffered because I didn't have their contracts. These people all signed irrevocable contracts. Those sent by second aunt have no such contracts, so how can they listen to me?
Aining has truly grown up. It seems I was worrying too much.
Princess, the ingredients from the main kitchen are getting worse and worse. There's not even any meat. It's clearly the second madam skimming off.
Starting tomorrow, the ingredients for the small kitchen will be purchased from outside, without going through the main kitchen. As for them, settle them first on the estate from my dowry.
Your servant thanks the princess for her great mercy.
Elder sister, I am now the future princess consort by imperial decree. The heir is devoted to me. He'd rather die than marry you. But rest assured, one day, if I rise to prominence, I won't forget to help you, sister.
Then congratulations.
Princess Changning, thank you, princess. The Empress Dowager has indeed invited Master Baiming. My lord requests you to go to the Tan residence immediately. Second Miss Yu, our eldest young lady has also been granted a marriage decree. She's marrying the same heir of Prince Jing. What a coincidence.
You're talking nonsense. Utter nonsense. How could the Empress Dowager grant Tan Shiling a marriage decree?
Half an hour ago, the Empress Dowager just issued the decree. The eunuch specifically stated that both are primary consorts of equal rank. Later, whoever bears the first son will be promoted to the heir's principal consort. The two will enter the mansion together, without distinction of seniority.
Oh my goodness. Prince Jing's mansion will be lively now. Two equal consorts entering together, fighting for power.
Second Miss just now was strutting around proudly. Now she's been slapped in the face.
Second little sister, it seems your position as the heir's consort still needs to be fought for desperately.
Yu Jining. Was it you who asked for Tan Shiling to be granted the marriage decree, wasn't it?
Elder sister, you hold such a grudge against me? Just to make me miserable, you forced Tan Shiling on me. I always treated you like a sister.
Jue, don't cry. No matter how many people the Empress Dowager sends, my heart belongs only to you. The position of the princess is yours.
I didn't know about the Empress Dowager's betrothal. And if I had wanted to plead for cousin Tan, she wouldn't have ended up just as a concubine.
You ruined Tan Shiling. She'll be lonely for life.
If cousin Tan marries, it'll be a grand affair. Since second sister is now a consort, don't let yourself be outshone. After all, aunt's debts are still huge.
Chua, don't worry, I won't let you be outshone. I'll prepare a generous dowry for you. Yu Jining, the Empress Dowager only favors you out of pity for your mother. Once that pity runs out, you'll be nothing.
The old lady's leg veins are compressed, the blood stasis is cleared. With herbal baths, she'll recover 70 to 80% in 3 months.
Thank you, Master. I, Tan, will reward you handsomely.
Minister Tan, you're too kind. I came today as a favor to someone.
A favor?
I learned yesterday, when the Empress Dowager summoned me, that the princess's mother saved my life years ago. Saving the old lady today is repaying that debt. From now on, I'll come to give acupuncture on the 1st of every month. Farewell.
Anning, you're so lucky. Back in the capital, you can cure your grandmother's leg.
A gift from the Empress Dowager arrives.
The Empress Dowager heard Lady Tan was ill, so she sent me with a jade rui and medicine.
We're grateful for her concern. Is this Master Baiming and the Prince of Jing's residence connected?
The Empress Dowager mentioned it by chance. Lady Yu once saved Master Baiming's life. When Prince Jing came to the palace to pay respects, he learned of it. He wanted to build a bond with the Tan family, so he volunteered to ask for the hand of Lady Tan.
So Prince Jin himself sought the match. What a great honor.
I've delivered the message, so I'll return to the palace.
Lina, did you hear that? The Prince of Jing's residence owes us a huge favor.
Cousin Lin used to be called older cousin. No, we are actually blood cousins. Come around more often from now on.
The Jing prince doesn't even know Master Baiming. It's clearly the Empress Dowager applying pressure behind the scenes. In the previous life, the old lady set up all kinds of obstacles. I haven't settled that score yet.
Cousin Ning. Did the heir go to the Yu family again today?
Cousin, even if the heir goes, I won't get to see him. If you want to see him, why not go straight to the old lady's place? Much more likely to run into him there.
You're right.
Nonsense. The wedding date hasn't been set. Don't you dare go running off to suck up to him without permission.
Big sister. Today, the heir sent over 30 carts of dowry. Every piece is exquisite. I won't lose to Tan Shiling.
Pei Hang's personal assets are very limited. This must be what the Empress Dowager mentioned in the previous life. The Yun family treasure in the eastern outskirts. He actually dug it up early. But I have an account book. Let's see how you'll spit it all back.
And that heir Jing, the engagement's been set for so long, he hasn't even sent a gift. I heard he only caught the bouquet because he lost a bet. That's why he went to grab the silk ball. Now he's still stuck doing menial labor at Taihei Palace.
Second little sister is so lucky. However, Heir Jing is at Taihei Palace every day, helping the emperor review memorials. He doesn't have time to wander around like the Jing heir, all over the place.
A useless good-for-nothing. Even if you prop him up by force, he'll eventually show his true colors.
Paying respects to the old madam.
Went to the Tan family again?
A Ning finally makes it back to the capital, so of course he goes to the Tan family more often. Our Yu family raised him for over a decade, but it's no match for them sending gifts once a year.
Aunt, you're joking. Today, my grandmother's leg was fortunate to receive acupuncture from Master Baiming himself.
Master Baiming, how is that possible? Countless people can't hire him even with thousands of gold.
Was it you who found him?
Grandmother, you misunderstand. Yesterday, the Jing prince went to the palace to beg Master Baiming to save the old lady. He personally, on behalf of the heir, asked for cousin Tan's hand in marriage. Master Baiming, out of respect for the Tan family and their connection with my mother, agreed to help.
Heir, is this really true? Tan Shiling was asked for because of this? That's the reason?
Didn't the heir tell you the truth? Or are you dissatisfied with the Empress Dowager's arranged marriage?
How can this be? Why doesn't Master Baiming show some respect for Sister Chu and step in?
Aunt, why not let the prince go back to the Jing residence and clarify things? I just wonder, if the Tan family finds out that the prince plays favorites and gives all his private assets to his concubine, will they report it to the Empress Dowager?
Your Highness, the prince has prepared generous gifts and orders you to go immediately to the Tan residence to visit the old Madame Tan. You must not be negligent.
A Ning, you should go too. Master Baiming has accepted your mother's favor, so the credit naturally falls to our Yu family.
We can't let Tan Shiling steal the spotlight. This favor must be credited to the second branch.
Elder sister, it's late and damp, I'll go with you.
This marriage was arranged by the Empress Dowager for the Prince of Jing. If I take credit, what if the Empress Dowager gets angry?
Don't use the Empress Dowager to intimidate me. Grandmother has spoken. How dare you disobey? Elder sister, why didn't you tell the family the truth earlier? Do you even care about the Yu family?
Aren't you the prince's favorite? Those 30-plus dowry chests are real, aren't they?
You're just jealous.
It's so late. Why did the prince come in person? Please, come in.
Pei Heng came to visit the old madam.
And it's like this. The second branch believes my mother saved the master, so the favor should be credited to the Yu family. The Prince of Jin married cousin because of the Yu family's influence.
Elder sister, what nonsense are you talking?
All right. So the Jin prince's residence thinks the Tan family took advantage. Are you planning to break off the engagement?
Madam, please calm down. I never meant that.
Enough. The Tan family's daughters don't have to get married. Since the prince has no interest, I'll go to the palace tomorrow and ask the Empress Dowager to annul the engagement. Will the master save the old lady? That's not for our Tan family to decide.
Madam Tan, big sister, mother, also my aunt, we're family.
Who do you think you are? A distant relative, and you dare come to the Tan house shamelessly asking for favors? Aining and the Jing manor broke off the engagement long ago. You thief who stole Anning's marriage contract, and you still dare come here to flaunt your power.
Big sister, it's you. It's you, because the heir didn't marry you, deliberately stirring up Madame Tan, trying to stop the master from saving the old lady. You're so cruel.
Shut up. Our Aining is sweet and sensible. How dare you? You little wench. Slander her. Tomorrow I will go to the palace and seek justice from the Empress Dowager. Let's see the rules of the Jing Manor, where they stand.
Madam, please calm down. Today is all a misunderstanding. On my account, please don't blow things out of proportion. Yu Jining.
The heir pays a late-night visit. What can I do for you?
I was wrong about you earlier today. I thought you were the one who interfered with the Empress Dowager, just to spite me. You sure hold grudges. Too bad I can't stand seeing things like that. You're not as pure and noble as Chua.
Grandma, big sister deliberately provoked and caused your granddaughter to be humiliated by Madame Tan. I almost got beaten out with clubs.
Mother, look, Aining is just an ungrateful wolf.
That brat. Call him here.
Old madam, something terrible. The old madam of the Tan family suddenly fell gravely ill. They're going to the palace for a royal doctor.
Why did she suddenly fall ill? Not earlier, not later, but right after Chua went to cause trouble. It's over.
Princess.
What is it, Dong Qin? Why are you in such a hurry?
Great news. The Empress Dowager decreed that Lady Tan the eldest is now the heir's consort.
Your aunt sure has skills.
I hear the second young lady fainted on hearing the news.
Big sister, you must go to the palace and beg the Empress Dowager to withdraw the decree. Why should she be above me?
The imperial decree has been issued and announced to the world. How can I make the Empress Dowager withdraw her order? You made your own bed, now lie in it.
Enough, Chua. If you give birth to a legitimate eldest son soon, you might not be overshadowed.
The princess is in trouble. Master Baiming suddenly backed out. He won't treat my grandmother anymore. Please go beg the master. You're the only one who can help me.
What am I, anyway? To be worthy of helping the prince.
If you just say the word, Master Baiming will surely help.
Elder sister, saving a life is more meritorious than building a pagoda. You can't ignore someone in need. Just agree to the prince already.
We're not related, nor are we friends. Why should I help you?
Lady Changning, if you are willing, the Jing Mansion is willing to give 10,000 gold as compensation. What will it take for you to save her?
Since it's about saving a life, it's not impossible. As long as the Jing Mansion shows sincerity. Your Highness, you can copy sutras for my mother at the temple and pray for 3 years.
Are you crazy? You're deliberately making things hard for the prince.
Are you truly unwilling?
The prince is neither benevolent nor filial. Don't blame me for that.
Aining, you're too ruthless. Tormenting the prince like this, what good does it do you?
Grandmother, the old madam's health has been like this for years. She might not need Master Baiming specifically. You raised me yourself. If someone in our household falls ill and needs treatment, we won't get a second chance to call in this favor. I'll always remember this kindness.
Anning, is that really how you think?
But the old madam is of high status. We can't afford to offend her.
If Master Baiming were so easy to ask, the old madam wouldn't have failed to seek his help for over a decade. If the master acts, the Tan family wouldn't have waited so many years.
The insignificant Yu family dares to refuse? Do they think that with the Empress Dowager's protection, they can do whatever they want in the capital?
Grandmother, please calm down. I'll try to persuade her later.
What did that girl demand?
She wants me in the temple to pray for her mother for 3 years.
How dare she make such an absurd request? This is outrageous. Good thing we didn't marry that disaster.
Let's see how someone who offends the Prince Jing's mansion will end up. There are many banquets coming in the capital. Once the news of her refusal to help spreads, no family will invite her.
Aining, you are so embarrassing. How could you make such a request?
You just rely on the Empress Dowager's favor. How dare you humiliate the heir? Go right now and beg Master Baiming to help.
Aunt, I refuse. because my grandmother is also unwell, and she might need the master's help. My grandmother raised me. How could I give the chance to someone unrelated?
But I'm your cousin. Ask the master first. If Madame Yu needs help later, we'll figure something out. Besides, the Princess of Jing is already at the Yu residence. Madame Yu will surely agree.
So it's a diversion tactic. The Princess of Jing is pressuring grandmother at the Yu house. HMF, Cousin Tan, are you sure you want me to go to Master Beiming?
Stop stalling, hurry up, I'll go with you.
Grandmother.
Aining.
I truly don't understand. What do the Yu family and the Prince Jing's mansion actually want? Such a small matter, and yet the whole city knows. Investigate it for me. Summon Pei Heng to the palace.
Your Majesty, I was foolish to bother you. The princess was too anxious to save him, and it has nothing to do with Heng.
Cousin, are you still pleading for him?
No. Never mind.
Greetings, Empress Dowager Shu.
Heng, are you dissatisfied with the marriage I arranged?
I wouldn't dare.
You wouldn't dare to go to the Tan mansion in the middle of the night to force someone to give up a life-saving favor, and now you force Aining to save Consort Shu, causing a huge uproar. I ask you, where did this favor come from?
It's from the late Lady Yu, who saved Master Beiming's life.
Since this favor belongs to Lady Yu, you using it to make offerings in the temple for 3 years in return, what's wrong with that? Summon the Princess of Jing and Madame Yu to the palace. Princess of Jing, I order Heng to stay in the palace and pray for 3 years. Let Ninger ask the master to intervene, alright?
Empress Dowager, it has nothing to do with Hanger. I'm willing to go to the mountain and pray for 3 years in Hanger's place.
Aining is truly filial. Save your favors for your own family. Not only are you ungrateful, but you constantly pressure the Princess of Jing. Nice move. When coercion fails, you resort to slander, allowing mud to be thrown at Aining.
Injustice, Empress Dowager. I really didn't know about this.
Your servant pays respects to Empress Dowager.
Consort Shu, you have aged so much, I almost didn't recognize you. After all, a biological grandmother cares for her grandson. She'd rather be ill and suffer than let Hanger leave the capital.
You jest, Empress Dowager. My health is indeed not at the point of needing a master.
Aining, you are a filial and good child. You may go back for today. I will give you an explanation. Just a child without parents' protection. And you torment her every day. Only once. If I hear again that the Jing Prince's residence does these unseemly things, I will not be lenient.
Perhaps there is a misunderstanding.
You still dare to argue at this point? Within 1 day, if I find out that rumors of Aining refusing to save someone spread again in the capital, then you all can leave this capital.
Since you care about your grandmother, why didn't you say some soft words just now?
If I had pleaded, wouldn't that be slapping the Empress Dowager's face? As for Consort Shu, knowing the consequences of pleading, why is she here sowing discord between my grandmother and me to divert attention, tricking my grandmother into being implicated by you for nothing?
Sharp tongue. You make enemies everywhere. I'll see how long you can be so arrogant.
Aining, you can be angry at the Jing Prince's residence, but I am your grandmother. How can you be so cold and heartless, watching me get punished without lifting a finger?
That Empress Dowager's Shu is just throwing her weight around, daring to make us kneel in Signing Palace. At my age, I have to suffer this humiliation.
Mother, calm down. Getting upset is not worth it. The Empress Dowager is deliberately showing favoritism. That Yujining.
We really acted too hastily this time. The Empress Dowager is furious right now. We shouldn't confront her head-on. For now, the best course is to first quell those rumors about Yujining.
Don't worry, Mother. Your birthday is less than half a month away. I've already sent word to the households in the capital. No one will send invitations to Yujining for the next few months.
No party invitations. She'll become a laughingstock among the noble ladies of the capital, and the Empress Dowager won't find fault with us.
Good. Let him know. Who really calls the shots in this capital?
Big sister, where are you going? Today, aren't you coming with us to the flower viewing banquet at the Marquis of Yingchuan's mansion?
Oh, steward, why didn't you deliver the invitation from the Marquis of Yingchuan to the princess?
In reply, second madam, the Marquise's mansion only sent 3 invitations. There wasn't one for the princess.
Aining, the rules in the capital are strict. 1 invitation per person. Coming uninvited, you'll be laughed at. Why don't you dress up as a maidservant and sneak in by hiding next to Chua?
Yes, yes, yes. Big sister, no one will stop you at the door. I'll take you in to broaden your horizons.
It's getting late. Second aunt, if you don't leave now, you'll be late.
Big sister, I'll take you next time.
Every household in the capital is throwing parties. Why is no one inviting you? It's been 10 days. You haven't even seen a single invitation. Could it be that the Jing mansion is secretly causing trouble?
Grandmother, rest assured. No invitations means I don't go. I'm content with the peace.
Grandmother, today the Zhang mansion is so lively. I specially bought the most expensive pastries from Moxiangfang in the capital. As a tribute to you and big sister, I've said many good things about you in front of the noble ladies. Eventually someone will invite you.
Aining, the concubine Chu's birthday is in a few days. Always follow Sister Chu's lead. Don't put on airs just because of your status.
Aining, your second sister treats you well. You should be grateful.
Is that so? Then I'll rely on you, second sister, to take good care of me at the banquet.
Princess. This is a moon brocade the Empress Dowager had made overnight. Elegant and dignified. Perfect for your makeup today.
No, wearing all white to a birthday banquet is so unlucky.
Eldest sister, this red floating light brocade from aunt number 2 is so festive. Concubine Shu loves festive colors. The clothes the Empress Dowager bestowed. There will be plenty of chances to wear them later. This is your first banquet. You must outshine everyone.
But
both sisters make a good point. Since this floating light brocade is aunt number 2's gift, then I'll wear this one.
Aining, you look great in that outfit. Hurry up, don't keep the host waiting. Why does this fabric look so familiar? Aining, the one you're wearing.
Aunt number 3, you have a good eye. The one the eldest princess is wearing is exactly the floating light brocade you gave me.
What? How dare you?
Aining, I haven't seen such a beautiful color in a long time. You've altered this dress perfectly to my liking.
I'm glad you like it, Your Highness. The dress aunt number 3 gave me didn't fit. I went to the weaving pavilion to have it altered, and happened to run into the eldest princess, so I offered it to you as a gift. As for what I'm wearing, it's just ordinary maple leaf red, far inferior to the floating light brocade.
How could this happen?
Second sister, why do you look so pale? Could it be you're reluctant to part with the floating light brocade?
No, I'm just surprised.
What? The second daughter of the Yu family. Do you have a problem with me keeping this dress?
I wouldn't dare.
Stop. What you're wearing cost a dozen lives. My mother's ghost will never forgive you.
Lunatic. Someone come. Drag her away.
Everyone, judge for yourselves. My mother was forced to embroider floating light brocade for a whole month. And worked to death. This dress is dyed with my mother's blood. The clothes you're wearing are the evidence. Murderer.
Wait, let her speak clearly.
Eldest princess, this girl, She's probably insane. Big sister, isn't this floating light brocade your gift to the eldest princess? Did you bring about this enemy?
Right, Aining. What's wrong with you, child? To curry favor with the eldest princess, you actually did such a cruel thing.
It's you. It's you. So it was you who killed my mother. You vicious woman.
Even if you didn't receive an invitation to the birthday banquet and felt unhappy, you can't be responsible for over a dozen deaths.
She looks so beautiful. How can her heart be so vicious? Relying on the Empress Dowager's support, she's simply lawless.
How dare you? In front of my Jingwang mansion, what a disgrace.
Forgive us, old madam. It's the Yu family's failure to discipline, spoiling that girl Aining.
12 lives. My perfectly fine birthday banquet, how did it attract such an ill-omened creature like you?
Mother is right. If such an evil woman is not severely punished, there will be endless trouble.
Aining, kneel and confess your crimes now. Do you really think the capital is your place to run wild?
Second aunt, third aunt. The matter hasn't been clarified yet. Why are you so eager to convict me? Afraid the truth will come out.
How dare you talk back? Guards, give her 30 strokes and throw her out.
Hold on, based on just one side of the story, you're going to execute punishment in public and treat life so lightly?
Girl of the Huo family, we have both witnesses and evidence. Don't get too insolent.
Move aside. Who reported this to the authorities?
Report to the authorities? Who's so audacious? Dare to cause trouble in front of my Prince Jing's mansion?
It was me. Since someone is making trouble, and it involves a case with over a dozen lives, it's only right to ask the authorities to investigate thoroughly and clear the Yu family's name. How long does it take at least to make one piece of luminescent brocade?
3 months at the earliest.
3 months ago, my entire family was still in Linzhou, 1,000 miles away.
It was you who sent your personal maid to secretly have it made in Suzhou.
Which maid? When did she go? Second aunt, if you can't produce evidence, it's just baseless slander. Speaking of which, this luminescent brocade was given to me by second aunt herself before entering the capital, 12 bolts in total.
I know nothing about it. The fabric was given by second sister-in-law.
Compare it with the remaining luminescent brocade in the mansion, and the truth will be clear.
Third aunt, at that time, grandmother saw with her own eyes that third sister took away the red fabric. Why not send someone to fetch it right now?
The texture, color, and quality are exactly the same. This is the very same bolt of luminescent brocade.
You have such a venomous heart. Your maternal family got this blood-stained fabric from Suzhou, and you dared to frame Princess Changning with it? You merely made me bear a murder charge.
No, Your Highness, please see clearly. I had no idea. Maybe I bought it by accident. It's Yu Jining. She saw the fabric was flawed from the start, and deliberately didn't take it to an outside tailor for alterations.
How long will second madam keep denying it? A few days ago, the Dowager Empress ordered my lord to go to the Yu residence to treat the princess. It turns out the princess had a high fever because you fed her spoiled food. All the servants were controlled by your second branch. The embroiderers wouldn't listen to her. How could the princess not take her clothes elsewhere to be altered?
You feed the princess spoiled food? That second branch has such a black heart.
On the surface, they act like a loving mother and filial son, but behind the scenes, they use all kinds of dirty tricks.
Sir, with both witnesses and evidence. These 12 lives blood debt, I leave it to you to fully investigate.
Guards, take this embroiderer and the evidence to the yamen. I will report to the imperial court and get to the bottom of this.
Song. Where is that fool? Song.
Madam, second madam said she's not feeling well. Second miss is attending to her, and they're resting in her room.
Rest? She's thrown the Yu family's face all the way to the Prince of Jing's mansion. And she still has the nerve to rest? Go immediately and bring Song and that disgraceful second miss to me, even if you have to drag them here. Kneel.
Grandmother, please calm down.
We've only been back in the capital for less than a month, and this big scandal breaks out. 12 lives. If you can't explain this, the charge of murder will fall on you, and no one can save you.
Mother, I really didn't know.
The capital magistrate is going to report to the court for a full investigation. Even if the Prince of Jing tries to intervene, it'll still be a bloody mess.
Elder sister, if you hadn't insisted on filing the lawsuit, this wouldn't have blown up. If you just admitted it, you'd only get 30 lashes.
But 30 lashes is just the beginning. If the families keep appealing, I'm likely going to pay with my life. Second sister, you say it lightly.
A life for a life.
Enough. Now you're worried. Where were you earlier?
Why not let Aining go to the palace and beg the Empress Dowager?
That's ridiculous. It's blown out of proportion. How do you want others to view the Empress Dowager? Openly shielding a murderer.
What did the Empress Dowager keep you in the palace for?
Played a few games of chess. Talked about the previous dynasty.
About the floating light brocade. If it really has to do with the Song family, you should plan your marriage early. Get involved with disregard for human life. We absolutely cannot be implicated.
I have this under control, grandmother.
I've endured humiliation my whole life. If I can outdo the one in the palace, I'll have no regrets in this life. Hanger, you are your grandmother's only hope.
Don't worry, grandmother. No one can surpass me.
Bad news, my lord. The emperor removed Yu Zhengqing from his post as minister, appointed him imperial envoy, to investigate the case in Suzhou.
In the past life, it was Aining who was beaten 30 strokes for wearing floating light brocade. How has everything changed? Could Aining have also been reborn?
Aining, did you already see through the floating light brocade and use it to teach your second aunt a lesson?
Uncle, I don't understand. Floating light brocade is such a fine thing. Who would know it better than Aunt? I've never seen it before. That day I met the Grand Princess, even she, with all her fine things, didn't notice. How could I possibly recognize it?
If you're innocent about the floating light brocade, I'll let it slide. If you did it on purpose, I will divorce you.
Husband.
Aining, it's your grandmother's fault. I never knew you suffered so much.
You only feel sorry now because you want me to beg at the palace.
Your aunt was most likely deceived. If she's divorced, what will become of your 2 younger brothers? Our Yu family rises together and falls together.
Grandmother, what do you want me to do? The imperial envoy has already gone to Suzhou. Even Prince Jing's residents wouldn't dare to get involved. Actually, to get the Duke's mansion out of this is not impossible.
What method?
Just make the Song family take the blame. Have them admit it was a mistaken purchase, and offer them enough benefits. They'll take the risk.
What benefits?
The heir of Prince Jing arrives.
The heir is a guest. Anning, lead him to the back garden first.
We were married once. Aining, I know you're back too. But this time, you pinned the Fuguang brocade affair on the second branch. That's really too much. Going against me does you no good.
You flatter yourself, heir.
I want to make up for the regrets of my past life. No matter what happens to Chua, I only want her. You'd better give up. Don't try to support Pei Xuan against me. When I ascend the throne, I'll grant you a fief. You can live out your days in peace.
Without me, Yu Jining, you still want to rise. Dream on. Your dream, keep it for bedtime.
The only way to solve this is to quickly send a message to the Song family. Find someone to take the blame and fool the imperial envoy first.
Mother, in the Song family, I'm just a concubine's daughter. The Song family may not take the risk.
You tell them that the second branch's son will inherit the Duke's mansion, and the mistress will be chosen from the Song family. Also promise them a noble concubine status with Prince Jing's heir.
You must be quick. Ride fast to Suzhou and deliver it to my father.
How foolish. To involve a life case.
Shameless thing, taking advantage when I wasn't looking, coming to seduce the crown prince again.
Crown Prince. So this is the one you carefully chose?
Big sister, you're already betrothed. How can you take advantage of someone? You framed my mother. To steal the spotlight. What's your intention?
Chua. Stop it.
Since the Crown Prince came to me himself, why not explain to second sister the truth clearly?
Your Highness, why provoke Chua?
An unmarried young lady, hiding behind a man and crying. Aren't you afraid of shaming the Yu family? If you have so much free time, why not think about how to explain the floating light brocade matter, idiot?
Your Highness. Linglin from the second madam's side rode off on horseback. She must have gone to deliver a message to the Song family.
So, back then, Madame Song was able to dominate the household, thanks to the Song family in Suzhou. When I was abducted, I heard someone say my mother had offended someone. Now that I think about it, my mother's death must be suspicious. It's likely related to the Song family.
Your Highness, these are silks the Empress Dowager prepared long ago. The Empress Dowager heard you were wronged today. She specially sent me to tell you. Magistrate Fu handling the case this time is capable. He will not let your grievance go unanswered.
Thank you for making the trip, Nanny. And please thank the Empress Dowager for me. Master, if a person takes tonics for 3 years, but grows thinner each day, trembling limbs, hot in winter, cold in summer, why is that?
This is a poison called Chunlinong poison. The poisoned person's symptoms are opposite to normal. Cannot be detected as poison. The more tonics, the weaker.
So, my mother was indeed poisoned.
You're studying medicine? Next month I'll bring some medical books for you to look at.
Thank you, Master.
Aining. I just heard. Master Baiming is going to give you medical books. You want to study medicine? I want to study too, actually. We're like sisters, real close. We should help each other out.
Cousin, have you forgotten that day at Signing Palace? When Consort Dowager, Shu, and Princess of Jing were forced to kneel as punishment.
It wasn't that serious. Consort Dowager Shu is an elder, after all. You're being so disrespectful. Offending the Jing manor. Have you thought about your reputation?
So you're saying, even if I'm falsely accused and beaten 30 times, for the sake of the Jing manor's face, I should just endure it in silence?
Your temper is really getting out of hand. You have no sense of boundaries. I'm only doing this for your own good.
You scoundrel. What nonsense are you talking?
Father.
Anning was raised by the Yu family. Why should she suffer for the sake of your future in-laws? And be wronged? Is this how I taught you?
Father, I'm your real daughter. Are you really taking his side, an outsider?
Outsider? How dare you say that? Guards, Take the eldest daughter to the ancestral hall. Make her kneel for a day.
Uncle, wait. Uncle, if you punish cousin because of me, I'm afraid she'll resent me even more. Let's make things clear today. Cousin and I have never gotten along. From now on, we can just be strangers. No one needs to provoke the other.
Father, look at her. Now that she's curried favor with the Empress Dowager, she thinks she's so high and mighty. She looks down on our Tan family.
Shut up. Get to the ancestral hall. Aining, you've grown up. You shouldn't be restrained anymore.
Thank you for understanding, Uncle.
Aining, I heard everything outside. You've been wronged.
Grandmother. I'm not wronged, Grandmother. As long as your leg gets better. I don't care about anything else.
With Master Baming here, it's already much better.
Is that true? You're so foolish. She has the Empress Dowager backing her now. You should be flattering her. What are you arguing about?
Mother, why are you taking Anning's side too?
You idiot. 12 lives. If the second branch is convicted, Yu Qinchu's status will plummet. How would the Jing manor still respect her? Aining is fighting the second branch. You must side with Aining.
I see.
Go kneel in the ancestral hall right now. Tomorrow, go apologize to your father. From now on, be more respectful to Anning.
Yes, Mother.
Once the Empress Dowager tires of that girl, sooner or later, she'll come begging for mercy from our Tan family.
The invitations for your second sister's coming-of-age ceremony have all been returned. Aining, host a banquet in your own name and invite Master Biming. It will show your filial piety.
Grandmother, right now, the entire capital is avoiding us like the plague. If I go there, I'll just be kicked out. It'll disgrace the Duke's mansion. Better to wait until second uncle is reinstated before holding it.
Sister, Consort Shu suddenly fainted from an acute illness, and the imperial doctors are helpless. Please go and ask Master Baming to come.
Consort Shu herself said I'm forbidden to set foot in Prince Jing's mansion. I'm afraid I cannot comply.
How can you be so petty?
Petty? She nearly had me beaten 30 times with a rod. I'll say it again. If Pei Heng is willing to kowtow every 3 steps and come beg me, then I'll go invite Master Baming.
Where's Master Baming?
The master has a strange temper and refuses to see me no matter what.
The heir of Prince Jing, really kowtowing every step of the way.
He offended Princess Changning. Master Baming said, if he doesn't kowtow 100 miles, he won't treat her.
The humiliation Yu Jining inflicted on me today, I will make you pay back 100-fold in the future.
Your Highness, look, the heir of Prince Jing sure is kowtowing loudly. I reckon he'll be at it until after midnight. Compared to praying for 3 years at the temple,
this little hardship is nothing. Let's go to the estate to check the escorts Dong Qin found. This is Princess Changning.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Greetings, Your Highness.
I can provide money to revive the escort agency. But I want you to sign a 3-year indenture. After 3 years, you'll regain your freedom.
All signed. Without Your Highness taking us in, we might be out on the streets, let alone revive the agency. The agency was Brother Yang's life's work. He was wronged by villains, but it's also our life's work.
Dong Qin, keep it safe.
Yes, Your Highness. For over a month now, we haven't done anything, yet you've been providing for us. We can't take this silver.
That's one thing, this is another. Without any silver on hand, how can we survive? Don't worry, everyone. I won't make you risk your lives for immoral deeds. There's just one thing. I need absolute loyalty. If anyone disobeys, there will be no leniency. Uncle Zong, take a few young men, go to Mo Village and find Yun Lang, the descendant of the Yun family. He has an account book that records in detail the details of a treasure. You must find him and get information.
Rest assured, Princess. I'll get it done.
Pei Heng, what you stole in your past life, in this life, I'll make you return it with interest.
Elder sister, you have a cruel heart. Watching him die without helping. You forced the young lord to suffer. And you still have the heart to go out and wander?
If second sister is filial, you can join me in kneeling and begging Master Baming. Why bother with idle talk? Second uncle was dismissed and under investigation. Second aunt is confined to home. Your side of the family still bears the case of the 12 embroiderers. Instead of caring for your parents, you're worried about young Lord Pei.
I've always believed in karma for evil deeds. One day, you'll face the consequences. Don't be so smug.
Princess, the Duke sent word. He arrives in the capital in 5 days.
Father is finally coming home.
Thank you so much, Master, for saving us.
It was only for your grandson's 3 steps, one boast sincerity. I made an exception. Farewell.
Where is Master Hang?
Both his knees are scraped raw. His forehead is cut too. He can't even walk. He just went to rest.
It's all that wretch Yu Shining's fault. If not for her, Master Hang wouldn't have suffered so much. I will not swallow this insult.
Father.
Aining, you've grown up so much.
So this is Aining. Truly dignified. Shu Tong, quickly call her sister.
Hello, big sister.
Jungnan, this is.
Hello, grandmother.
Big brother, you're quite skilled. Without a word, you have such a big son. There wasn't even a hint.
No, it's not what you think.
It's a long story.
Brother, the person is at our door. Now there's a child. Why hide it? How many years has it been since your wife passed? You have someone by your side, a caring person to look after you. No one would blame you. Aining is a grown young lady now. She'll surely understand.
My precious. Jungnan, since you have a child, just bring them home sooner. Why hide it?
Grandmother, Madame Su seemed like she had something to say just now. I hope it's not a misunderstanding.
Aining, are you jealous? Having a little brother to carry on the family legacy, isn't that good?
Father. This Su Tong, is he really your own flesh and blood?
Lord Duke, I've caused you trouble.
Aining, you, an unmarried young lady, how dare you question your father's integrity?
Aining, don't be rude.
What's all the fuss, second aunt? Could it be that you already knew this Madame Shu?
Mother, you misunderstand. Madame Shu's late husband was a deputy general under my command. He died on the battlefield and entrusted his wife and child to me.
I see. Then Madame Su is a guest of the Duke's mansion.
Lord Duke.
Brother, Madame Su, a widow with a child, following you into the house. Her reputation is ruined. Our Duke's mansion should take responsibility.
What are you saying, second aunt? Father acts honorably. He shows compassion for the families of fallen soldiers. How is it that in second aunt's mouth, it becomes father taking advantage of a widow and orphan?
You're slandering me.
Second daughter-in-law, if you can't speak properly, then shut your mouth. Aining is grown up now. Since Jungnan is back, the matters of the main branch let Anning practice by handling them.
Mother, Anning has never managed the household. Let me do it. Just place Madame Su in Qingyun Courtyard.
Qingyun Courtyard is right next to father's bedroom. Song really has a malicious heart. Second aunt, you worry too much. Since she is a guest, of course she should stay in a remote place. Rose guest house is most suitable.
Aining handles things properly. Do as Aining says.
Yes. Madame Su has been traveling continuously. She must be tired. Take Su Tong to the guest courtyard to rest. Father rarely returns. Grandmother must have a lot to talk to him about. If you need anything, just have the maid come to me. Have someone watch him. Don't let him anywhere near father.
Understood.
Big sister. Lady Shu is kind of pitiful. Why are you so hostile to her? That's so heartless.
If second sister feels sorry for Lady Shu, I can arrange for her to stay in Hibiscus Court.
Sister-in-law. On my way back to the capital, I heard that Aining was nearly framed by the floating splendor brocade and almost lost her life. What do you have to say for yourself?
Big brother. It's all a misunderstanding. I've treated Aining like my own daughter. How could I harm her?
I've already sent someone to Suzhou. I spoke with Magistrate Song. We must get to the bottom of this and give Aining justice.
When you left back then, Aining was still young. I treated Aining and Chu Jie the same. I never imagined watching your kids for a few years would end up like this.
Uncle. People outside are just gossiping. It's all baseless. You've misunderstood my mother.
Aining.
Father. Grandmother has been very good to me. With grandmother protecting me, I don't feel wronged. In the years you were away, grandmother missed you terribly.
Zheng'er. I'm just glad you made it back safely.
These past years, I failed to fulfill my filial duty by your side. I am unfilial.
An imperial edict has arrived, summoning the Duke of Yu to the palace immediately.
I obey the imperial decree.
Mother. I'm feeling unwell. I'll take my leave now.
Grandmother. Father won a victory in battle. The Emperor will surely reward him. But this Lady Shu, her status is ambiguous, staying in our Duke's mansion, if it affects Father's remarriage in the future. I'm just a girl, it's not proper for me to drive her away.
I've already decided what to do. You don't need to get involved.
Yes, Grandmother.
Princess. Amazing. You guessed everything right.
What trouble did you stir up?
The Duke just got drunk, came back from the palace, and as soon as he stepped into the yard, that Madame Shu, like a ghost, leapt out from the bushes.
Using the child as an excuse.
Tell me about it. Screaming and wailing that Shu Tong was sick, insisted on dragging the Duke to go see him in her room.
Oh, Duke, please save Tongdare.
Madame Shu. I've already called a doctor for Tong. The Duke is drunk and doesn't know how to soothe the child. Why are you dragging the Duke? Miss, you should have seen how green Madame Shu's face turned.
A cornered dog will jump the wall. Go get some rest. There's a big show tomorrow.
Yes, Princess.
Aining, what's wrong? Didn't sleep well.
Must be because Big Brother returned to the capital, too excited to sleep.
Not at all. Late last night, at the Rose Courtyard, a child was crying nonstop over there. More importantly, Chunya came to report in the middle of the night, saying that Madame Shu left her sick child and secretly went to intercept the child's drunken father.
Go, bring that shameless woman here to me. The Duke's mansion has no place for a despicable person like you. Pack your bags and get out of the mansion immediately.
Old madam, I'm not familiar with the capital. A widow and her orphan child really can't survive on our own.
The child is still young. Crying in a new environment is normal. Madame Sue is so gentle and weak. How can she take care of Tonga? Besides, Big Brother promised to take good care of them.
Princess, last night I was truly panicked. I thought of going out to find a doctor but got lost.
Madame Shu, Yunshin and I were right by your side serving you. Yesterday, you took advantage of my inattention and sneaked out. I advised you that you could ask for anything you need. How can you say you got lost?
You, a servant girl, how dare you be insolent to your mistress? Talk to your mistress like that. No manners.
A guest staying in this mansion is just a guest. She's not a mistress. Chunya did nothing wrong. In the middle of the night, having a servant but not using her, insisting on sneaking out to find the drunken Duke. What are you up to?
Maybe Madame Sue doesn't know the way. Maybe she's lost.
Lost? Madame Shu. I don't care what your motives are. There's no place for you in this ducal mansion anymore. Your husband died in battle. His body is still warm. If you have any backbone, you should keep your distance from the Duke.
How can you humiliate me like this, madam? The Duke brought me back to the capital. He promised me a place to stay. I'm not the one clinging on. Fine. Since you can't accept me, madam, we'll leave.
Go fetch a doctor. Help Madame Shu to the inner room.
Calm down, mother. It's just the first day. If you kick her out now, the people outside, they'll think our mansion, we're mistreating a martyr's widow. There must be a misunderstanding.
Song, you keep defending this widow. What's your agenda? Do you think I'm senile? I can't see you're trying to sneak someone into the main branch's household.
You misunderstand me, Mother. I'm just thinking about the mansion's reputation. If we throw them out, won't people talk?
Second aunt is right. Since second aunt is so concerned about the mansion's reputation and pities Madame Shu, why not take Madame Shu to the second branch's quarters? After all, you're both women, so it's easier to care for her. Unlike father, a man, who also has a reputation to worry about.
You.
Anine thanks second aunt in advance for helping the main branch out. Don't worry, second aunt. All expenses for Madame Sue and her son will be covered by the main branch.
Good. Then let's do as Anine says. Move her to the second branch.
Your Grace. I just want a place to rest. I ask for nothing more. Today, the princess questioned me. So, I'll just leave.
Zheng'er, Anine didn't do anything wrong. It was my idea to let Madame Su and Su Tong set up their own household. Lady Su's husband's body is barely cold. A widow and a single man living under another's roof will inevitably invite gossip. Zheng'er, you don't want Su Tong to grow up being talked about behind his back, do you?
Mother is right. You've thought it through thoroughly. This arrangement for Lady Shu is for the best. Don't take it personally.
I have no strength to truss a chicken. I am just a woman. Where am I to find for Tongjaer a tutor? Lord Duke, are you trying to force us, the widow and orphan, to our deaths?
Brother, isn't this driving people to desperation? As they say, it's not the thief in the night you fear, but the thief who covets your possessions.
Songshi, you are a woman. I'm entrusting Lady Shu to your care. If I hear of any rumors about Lady Shu, I'll hold you responsible.
Mother,
Get out of my sight.
Mother, His Majesty has granted me a month's leave to rest, to make preparations for Aining's wedding. Meanwhile, I'll wait for the Suzhou case to be concluded before further discussion. I intend to visit the Tan family and pay respects to my mother-in-law. I haven't been to the Tan residence in a long time. Aining, come with your father and let's go together, shall we?
Yes, father.
Fool. Kneel.
Mother, your daughter-in-law was only thinking of the Duke's reputation. I didn't think it through.
How dare you talk back, Shu Yuhui, an outsider? How did she know exactly to come to the door and stop Zheng'er? If not for Aining's quick thinking and sending someone to warn him, the situation today might have been different. The matter of the Fuguan brocade hasn't been resolved. The matter of the second son's reinstatement will depend on the main branch's favor to plead with the emperor. And you, for the sake of Shu Yuhui, offend Aining and the main branch. How utterly foolish.
Please calm down, Mother. Your daughter-in-law admits her mistake. I'll certainly keep an eye on Lady Shu. In a couple of days, I'll send her away.
You'd better remember what you said. If Lady Shu causes any trouble and ruins the Duke's reputation, I'll hold you fully accountable.
If I had come back earlier, you wouldn't have been forced to throw the silk ball and marry that disreputable playboy.
Father Anning doesn't blame you. Actually, Prince Jing, aside from his bad reputation, hasn't really done anything outrageous.
The Emperor entrusted him with several tasks. I heard he's been away from the capital these days. Sneaked off to Suzhou.
Pei Xuan went to Suzhou and didn't even leak a single piece of news. Could it be for the Fuguang brocade case?
Lord Duke, you sure live it up. As soon as you entered the city, you flamboyantly brought a woman back to the mansion. She even has a kid old enough to run errands. Did you ever consider what kind of life Anning has at home?
Uncle, you misunderstand. That widow and orphan are the dying wishes of father's deputy officer. They are not father's close associates. Grandmother has already said she'll find another place for Madame Shu.
This is your father trying to get off the hook, making excuses on purpose.
Uncle Father acts with integrity. He hides nothing. If that child really were father's, given how grandmother values offspring, why would she refuse to accept him?
Chienur, I trust Lord Duke's character. Lord Duke came specially to visit an old woman like me. As the host, how could you not fulfill your duties as host?
Lord Duke Princess, something terrible happened. Little Tom fell into the pool in the back garden and is unconscious. The doctor came but was stopped at the door.
Outrageous.
No one is allowed to touch my Shutong.
Why won't you let the doctor treat the child?
Since the Duke's mansion can't tolerate a widow and her child, we'll just leave. Why would you go so far as to harm such a small child?
What harm are you talking about?
Someone saw a little maid lure Shutong away and push him into the water when no one was looking. It's clear someone can't stand us.
Madam Su. One can eat whatever, but one can't say whatever.
Brother, Madame Su with her child, it's not easy for her. After all, little Tong is an innocent child. How could anyone be so cruel?
Third sister-in-law. What are you talking about?
Brother, you don't know yet, do you? The murderer has been caught. It's Anning's personal maid. Qingling. The little girl took advantage of everyone off guard, lured Tonga away and pushed him into the water. She was caught red-handed at the scene. She's being interrogated in the woodshed right now. Anning, your maid's heart is truly vicious.
Anning, Qingling has confessed. It was because you resented Lady Shu's favor that you ordered her to drown. Tonger's testimony has been signed. Are you going in now to silence her?
Aunt, Tonger's fate is unknown. Instead of thinking about saving him, you're busy making a maid sign a confession.
Duke, Tong Air has stopped breathing.
General Yu's daughter has harmed the orphan of a loyal martyr. The evidence is conclusive. This is not just a family matter, it's a contempt of the law. If we don't give the soldiers of the realm an explanation, the court will surely punish the Yu family.
Elder sister, how could you be so foolish? Now only if you come forward and take responsibility can we save your father and the Duke's mansion.
Anning, for the sake of past affections, take your own life. This way, I can plead with the Emperor to spare your father with a light charge of failing to discipline his daughter and avoid the extermination of your entire family.
Pei Heng, you dare to coerce my daughter?
In my past life, you forced me to die to make way for you Qinshu. In this life, you forced me to die to seize my father's power. Fine, very good. Your Highness insists that I die.
It is the law that demands your death.
I offer my blood as a sacrifice. I ask my father to enter the palace. I request a master to examine the corpse.
Your Majesty, Empress Dowager, General Yu's merits are unparalleled. I should not speak further, but the Princess Changning, Yu Jining, out of personal spite, has been so insane as to murder the orphan of a martyr. If such evil is not severely punished, how can we pacify the hearts of the soldiers? How can we uphold the law of the Empire?
Pei Heng, you're slandering me. My daughter would never do such a thing.
General, Qingling has already confessed in the woodshed. Here is her signed confession. Is it that all the court officials are to join Princess Changning in calling a stag a horse?
Princess Changning and the heir of Prince Jing.
You keep saying I killed someone. If I really wanted to escape blame, last night, why would I have set up this deadly trap and stained the rose garden with blood? Just to have my father and brother bring the body into the palace and petition the Emperor.
You know your crimes are grave, it's just a self-inflicted trick.
Pei Heng, that confession was beaten out of you, but the words of the dead are the truth.
Your Majesty, this child did not drown water collected at the back of his head. His abdomen is flat. Instead, he was given the Western banned drug. Gusi-san, this drug can make a person within 6 hours completely stop breathing, as if dead. Without the antidote, he will truly die after 6 hours.
This must be Yu Jining feeding the child the drug afterward to get off the hook.
What's the hurry, Your Highness? Master, please tell everyone what else is on this child's body.
The child has old cigarette burns and whip scars on his left arm and has been chronically poisoned over time. It wasn't done in a day. Shu Yuhui abused her own child in the name of being a widow and colluded with outsiders to stage this life-for-life drama.
Your Majesty, this is the urgent report from the Suzhou Imperial Envoy delivered last night. Pei Heng, through the Song family, has long controlled the Fuguang brocade weaving in Suzhou, embezzling tax silver up to 3 million taels. To keep people quiet this time, he didn't hesitate to collude with the Song family using Shu Yuhui and her child to harm the princess and even frame the Grand General for treason. Pei Heng, the law you speak of, is it the private torture chamber of your Prince Jing's manor?
Pei Heng, what else do you have to say?
No, this can't be. How did you get Suzhou's account books?
You thought you had everything under control, but didn't know that evil will be its own downfall. Your subject, Yu Zhining, accuses Prince Jing's manor of deceiving the emperor, conspiring for wealth and murder, and plotting usurpation. I seek justice for the 12 dead candidates, and for righteousness under heaven.
Guards, throw the traitor Pei Heng into the death cell, seal Prince Jing's manor completely, and let the Prince of Jing's heir investigate thoroughly.
Pei Heng, the throne you schemed so hard to get has become your death ship. Back then, Prince Jing's manor broke its promise, bullied and humiliated me. Today, I, Yu Zhining, hereby sever all ties with Prince Jing's manor.
Yu Zhining, you crazy woman.
This magnificent land of rivers and mountains. I've taken it for you. From now on, this dynasty, if you think it's old and worn, we'll replace it with a new one.
Under heaven, there will be no more scum like Pei Heng, and that will be true peace and prosperity.